bends, and I could actually just kind of bend this guy here, but that's kind of cumbersome and it might affect the fan shroud and all that. So I'm just gonna mock up a little piso pipa. So that fits over there nicely, fairly snug. There's a little gap to fill, and then let's cut that guy off. There. Copper's real easy to mark because you can just scratch it with something. This is a tubing cutter. Don't tighten it too much at once or else you'll break your blade.
Or crushing the copper. Pinch it.
Rescue. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Now I might... So that fits over there. And this is supposed to be able to fit over that. So... To avoid using a coupler, I've got this guy here, which will actually knock it up to the next size. So I'm just gonna
use your hammer.
give it, yeah, my hammer. Nice little tap tap. And then I can't get it out. Oh, yep. Copper's soft. So it's got a little bit of a bow end. It should be able to. Look at that. Wow. All one freaking tube. One pipe, one fitting.
One bad, one sound.
Right there. So that's our little custom piece there, and then the rest will fit in our stock orientation. So that's what they should have done if they, I don't know what they must have blown through the pipe with their torches or something and had to finagle it. So again, emery cloth. So it's the inside of this pipe that'll be touching, but still clean it up anyway. So I'll do one at a time. I'll raise this on, let it, solidify, and then I'll slide this guy into place and then do that. If you try to do both at the same time, it could get a little wonky. It's a technical term. Wonky. Alright. Where'd my torch go? Right here. Oh, hey, yeah. Hey. Self-off. This time I've got, thank you. This time I've got a little cup of water that I'm going to soak this paper towel in so we can cool the fittings faster. So you want it, damp but not soaking, so I just give it a mild squeeze. And then I'm pretty much good to go. Keep that handy. And here we go. It's that oxygen. The oxygen line gets air in it. Ambient air. What oxygen is there? You want to get it to the point where it's just barely turning red, and that's when your silphos will creep into the line there. Of course, you want to get it on all sides, which can be difficult. A lot of times you can bend your silphos before you start. It'll kind of wrap around. So that's a little cherry hot there. Let that set for a second. We're gonna toss this guy in here. Getting that into place a little bit. There we go. Now we can seal this guy up. It's a good indicator on if you're working with old pipes that were a joint that have silphos already on there. You can see on them when the silphos starts to melt. It's a good indicator that the joint is ready for soldering. You want to keep your heat even on both sides, otherwise it'll melt onto the one pipe but it won't go inside of your joint. A little sloppy, but that should do it. Okay. And careful when you're doing this because the steam will actually burn you still. If you need to re-dip it in your water, just give it a little touch. I like to kind of cool it down right away. That way, you know, I can work around it without burning myself. So it looks a little bit better than what they looked like initially.
Yeah, it looks like a solid pipe.
Now, with this, you see, you put it in there and it wants to coil back. All you gotta do is just bend it out a little bit. Just make it go further the one way. Then it'll hold itself in place while you solder that in place. You shouldn't have to hold a tube while you're brazing. It's too dangerous. You're gonna end up trying to catch it and burning yourself. Smaller tubes heat up faster, so don't get too close to them initially, or you might blow through the pipe, which is, I'm guessing, what happened to the last guy that was working on this. There's that one. Can you grab me the access fitting? So I'll go ahead and reuse this. You could just fab up a new piece of copper with a new valve on there, but we'll replace the valve core, so that'll be new. But this looks fine.
Is that called again a Schrader valve?
Schrader valve, yeah. Made by some dude named Schrader, I guess.
Schrader seems like an asshole.
Schrader's a nice guy. He helps you fill your tires. Fool.